say oba TikTok dia chese TikTok dia obia edge ne home na ewo ho eno na baya ni din any Lopez ne TikTok account e Lopez original Lopez oba so no ahofefo chese ono de o say onu munsuo ade bia oye bia the milk ena eye say eba ni se okojare dia eni ojare milk ono so a ojare perfumes na so enya perfume ba ko chese perfumes assorto eno kikabom no de dware ma ne ho ayehwam nti se opia na se watene nka se abaya Lopez na ba ne hu cha nkasa Lopez de ono oye eduane kra dia there is no way say ono ode insuo beka ono kra oba ewiase no enya de se wanum insuo mpoda on de onyini ye ode ne ho de ene ade bia ye de insuo ye de ono se enya ne drink enya champagne beef fruit juice bi no de keka mo de ana se milk no de keka mo aye ne duane dia ene na ne oni aduane no nti ono ondidi basabasa ono a eto ne bu na ise ono a aye ne duane na Lopez so de ba no say adwuma ye brandy ye ho ye post ye ho wo media ne so da ene oje ne ho me na ankasa ene age se want location we na so ogina ho ono so de ono waka ma se wiasefo nyina ehu say ono aside na ho ofeni ne bibia na obi a won ne na enso na nafu ena ye chasa ne na enso esan se ne body ni nyina abuild kama na nso efro ne de enya de se eso tension de enya obi a case enya de obi ka ena ise otie nti de obi a beka fa ne ho bia ne de otiase na emom nafu ne de wo ka kire na enya ade foforo bia eye de ema no na no na ise na wochi ya wie mu Lopez abaya Lopez edi video bi eba abonte achese asema wate wo media ne so no eye ne nwanwa achese ne hu adwi na nkasa say ye be ma wo beba ne DM aba be text no na one ne di nkomo efa odo kwan so esan say na nsem mu Lopez ade ne video se ba abonte be kire say ono de oye single line to onyobi a nani ebeje hu na wanya abrante kama abrante so no obi oye na adwuma na wasen agidin na ne waba ne din emu de ene obepre akwakotom esan se adepa wo fia oye eno ana Lopez eba be chire ni nsemu se ayesa abranti ani din ene honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah MP Emma Old Tafo ono ene ye MP wo ho no na waba ne die mu se die ene ontena ho na is abrante so no de ontena ho mbola salasi bia na se MP e de abeto so se MP e de ababeto so de ene ono so ode be wo so na say ene nkomo de odo abodom na MP be chate no honorable Vincent be chate no o ma ni hu say oye single ono nko anete enti na nije ho e wo say opese one abaya Lopez etutu anamom abaya Lopez yi so enso tia say san so no so ye single single and ready to mingle enti ene ono so etie MP ase matches according to Lopez no on MP empo Ekow date omo pie ye Ekow didi nkomo etwetwe omo ho nkomo matches sikasem bi nyina akwa kopie ma Lopez kire say ono de opese o receiving an allowance of 5,000 Ghana cedis e wo say oditwe nanum and I say ono so mu say yes osombo yenim se san nkomo no ne MP Ekow didi ye na ama se MP atwe no kakra say eden yo na ebushia ensam na de bebre yentie Lopez ono ankasa nanum tu a o kire kwan a so onim MP emre bi etwem 5 months ago na ena de honorable Vincent oda sore ya chese media ne so honorable Vincent ena chese why secret wedding ama ababonten ke secret na so nim se Ghana ha de eni ade bi ye secret ya yofo ne nko ade ene na se ye nyina ye bete na eye no won se nipa wo ni di ye mu just 5 months ago on ne edi nkomo na ase o twetwe ne ho kasa ne ho a onfi no Augustino just say oka haya beye na hini na say on replying on the na say shana humte ema o blockade MP na wo de yentie Lopez na nkasa ne nkoma eye o de babonte ne yentie bimbra.
This man was in my DM not long ago. I would say 5 months and buy it. And I come to TikTok today to realize that this man is married to another woman. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. But this man was in my DM. This is evidence. When he tested me, I thought, oh, you know, I've been single for a long time. I've been complaining of being single for a long time. So he sent me a DM on Instagram. This is the evidence. In my head, I'm like, oh, finally, you know, I'm come to get to know a guy, and, you know, probably to lead to marriage. When he tested me in a way of being interested in me as a woman. And of course, I was interested in him because before a guy sends me a DM and I'll even reply to your DM, I go on your page, I go and look at your pictures, your videos. If I'm okay, I'll reply your DM. So I did look at his pictures, I did look at his videos. I want you guys to look at this video to the end. I know I'm a comic content creator. Most of the times I come here to crack jokes, say things for people to laugh, you know. I don't really talk about my personal life and what I'm going through, but at the way I am here because this is a man that months ago I was thinking, I went on a date with this man. I asked him, are you married? He said no. I asked him, do you have kids? Because the way I'm now, when you know with his structure, I was doubting, you know, at least so I asked, do you have kids? He said no. I asked, are you married? He said no. Honestly, at first sight, this man, let me say something, okay, putting all this problem issue aside, this man, cameras doesn't do justice to him. When you see him in real life, he's a very nice man. Look, sometimes, DM or bar, no reply, it doesn't mean the lady is weak or a fool. Imagine if I continued a serious, intimate relationship with this man. And I say no, Beja Messiho. Went on a beautiful date. It was nice. He paid the bill and all those kind of things. This is the DM. This is evidence that I met him. You can even see, say he even asked me of the bill. I think call date no, it drew baby. He was like he wants to answer an urgent call, so he left me at the restaurant and he went to stand outside for I think a long time. So I was inside the place eating, and when I ate finished, he texted me. He was like, how much is the bill? Let me pay. And I was like, oh, the bill is 500 cedis. You can even see from the chat. So we did meet up. We had beautiful conversations, and on that day, I thought, say, maybe a chale, you know, and chebia awaria, you know, because I liked him, like dead serious. And right now, I've blocked him, and the main reason why I blocked him is because when we met on the first date, he was like, oh, you know, spend a night with me, you know, and you see, I'm raised from a Christian background. My mom was a pastor. My grandmother is a pastor. I come from a godly background. I believe in wait till marriage. I don't know, but then if I see a man that I really love, I want to wait till he gets married before I do it with him. That is just my I think according to him, he was thinking, oh, first date, after that then I sleep over at his house. I think that was what he was wanting or wishing for. So unfortunately, I didn't also spend a night with him because I also believe in, you know, I just met him. I know we've been chatting for some time, but then I just met him, so I can't just sleep or have sex or sleep over at a man's house. Actually, this is our first time meeting, so I tried so much to convince this man that, oh, I gave him a whole lot of excuses of why I don't want to sleep over. I genuinely liked the man, but then I did not also want to spend a night with him.
Sir Abaya Lopez, HN nice day. Anyone wa pa, say no nim say, and Kbia or no suyi nenino, Sanka MP when ni jehwa, and Conrabon, Cabese Abanancho. Na, oh, anyone officers are short as 5 months no adenti na be ma betumi eba wudi emu edne wababedi odon ho nkomo na afei de tese mako date nyina na afei de oda sore ya ye say sa honorable yi eware eno na say honorable so aba yi ne ho ano ai fi so o say onti de nti aye Abaya Lopez asay ogu ne din ne ho fi esan so oye panyin ena ne dibra eso wo horo nti Abaya Lopez no ka onim no Oni ni twaka bia o na ensema okeka no eye ne na wonte ase esan say ensem yi krampo be achi na o warewie ye achi mpo eye na yonkofo bi aboa say nkobetumi ne Abaya Lopez atwetwe nkomo nanso ofre Lopez entumi afa echi Lopez abereten e call ne ma chese enema ekoso ema chese ohun say as Lopez krampo friend no ohun nipa kra one ne kasa abrekoso Lopez akase one MP apie akode to one contact na se wa blocking on all social media handles na ne se nka number ne frey na at least enka Lopez nka be hu nipa kra ana se nka no kasa wo phone so no enka Lopez nka ube hu enne no nka kasa ye na nka beti nipa kra na so ase honorable Vincent kase abro frey Abaya Lopez na frey Lopez na pay Lopez e kasa to say ase onim nipa kra so a one na etwetwe nkomo no enti eno so eho no eya ono so ne na kakra ewo ho na yentie honorable Vincent ne nkomo twetwe no eya ne voice call ne yentie kakra enso embra.
Honorable Vincent responds to Lopez.
To the MP, he didn't want to talk. He said, Black Pastor, I don't want to talk. And because of the respect I have for you, I can just say a few lines to you because I am angry. Why was he angry? He said his name was being torn into tatters by a lady he had never met. And as we were speaking, his lawyers had already written, signed, and sealed documents to take the young lady to court for defamation of character. Let's listen to him. And when we return, we spoke to the lady too. What did she say? Watch this.
Yes, so first and foremost, let me indicate that I have not dealt with anybody like that. What has been put out there is a sharp falsehood, palpable falsehood. It has nothing to do with the truth. I have not entered her DM. I have not had any exchanges of messages with her whatsoever. I don't know where she got those screenshots from. I had the opportunity to get to know of the issues yesterday evening because I have been driving for close to 6-7 hours. And so I decided to call some few friends to make sure that I get the phone number of the said lady. So what I decided to do was to place calls. I unfortunately did not get her number yesterday, but I got the number this morning. When I woke up, I saw that a friend of mine had sent the number to me. So I decided to call. When I called, there was no response. But I think she called back, but I was also in the washroom. She followed up with a text saying that do I want to order something and who is this? And writing as if she doesn't even know the person that she's speaking to. So I introduced myself, this honorable person Assafuah. I've seen an unpleasant video. I wanted to speak to you about it respectfully, so if you have time, you should. Then she said, okay, please, can we talk? Or please, we can talk. So when the second message came from her, I was like, but this is the same person who says she has blocked me from everywhere. This is the same person who is saying that she has my number. She's been having conversations with me. So this is all not true. So clearly, after I had told my lawyers to find a way to issue a letter to get her to apologize and to sue her. I mean, I also saw that the video had already been deleted. I mean, in this day and age, people use social media as a stress reliever to also change the image of people. And so I would want to put on record that it is not true. I think that there's something wrong with the lady, and this is absolutely what happened. This is absolutely what transpired. I've been busy, because of what happened on Saturday. I have just not been with my phone all the time. So it was only yesterday evening that I got to know. So as I said, it is not true. Nothing of the sort happened. As to why the lady doesn't even know my number, meanwhile she claims that she's been chatting me and all that. I do not know where she got all this information from.
Right. Now, is that where it's going to end? Have you asked your lawyers to stop it once she has, apologized in a certain way or deleted the video? Would it end there?
Well, that would be in the realm of my lawyers as to how they will want to advise, so that you find a way to deal with it there. But for now, I'll wait on them to see if they want us to proceed on anything. But of course, the court of public opinion, where people may think that this is true, I would want to assure them that this is not true. It is falsehood, palpable falsehood. It never happened anywhere. And it should be put into the trash.
Finally, this falsehood, supposed falsehood, has it affected your new marriage in any way?
No, not at all, not at all. I have a very strong woman, so it's not something that she thinks about at all.
Factor.
Nice say Abaya Lopez de ne se ne ho akadwa mu sane a honorable say obema ne lawyer e de letter akokoma Lopez I say waba be yi ne ho ano no ye hwe say honorable Vincent ebema ne lawyer e de letter na akokoma Lopez anase ensem no ye betwa so anase ye twe ne tan ama na te say te nti we aye ensem a chese say ekoso ewo eye media ne so eye Lopez versus honorable Vincent I say honorable Vincent aware for na ne Abaya Lopez and shode empenatwe ana say chat be 5 months ago eba be na nenam na kwam aha get to studios and any day edikan a wo share video ya me share ma afoforo enya bi nhwe na follow yen channel no ensem bi a ebekọ switch bia ye mama so si ye de beba abesom